With their books open and laptop connected, many girls in Afghanistan have turned to the internet in search of an education. Physically attending schools and universities has been banned for most girls in the country since the Taliban took over almost 2 years ago. Women and girls alike are now enrolling in institutes that teach students virtually. The Taliban, when it retook power in August of 2021, promised equal educational opportunities for girls. But with time as testimony, it has slowly pushed them out of classrooms and back into their homes. Taliban officials, citing what they call problems, including issues related to Islamic dress, have barred their access to universities and stopped most women from working.
When the young girls and women in Afghanistan were going through a terrible time, actually Rumi Academy and we was brought a bright light in their gloomy days. And it's so obvious that if you want to do a crucial thing, if you want to take an action that is very important, you have to risk. And absolutely, we risked everything. Yes, it is risky for us.
It's very heartbroken to us that because we are not the only Islamic country in the world. There is many Islamic countries that in there, women and girls allowed to work, allowed to going to school, going to university, they allowed to even driving or even more. But in Afghanistan, this is really heartbroken.
But the group has allowed women to study individually at home. They have not banned access to the internet, given that its officials themselves use the web for making announcements. While access is no problem, there are multiple other issues hindering the process. There are crippling power cuts, slow internet speed, and the biggest access to computers and laptops. The equipment is expensive, and for a country where more than 95% Afghans live below the poverty line, where they struggle to make ends meet, it is a luxury that is near impossible to afford.
The major concern I have regarding our activity is power outages and internet connection. If one day power or the internet is being completely disconnected in Afghanistan, it would create a serious problem for us.
Rumi Academy is one such institute. Its enrollment boomed 1000% since the Taliban takeover. It has had hundreds more applications but cannot enroll them for now. The reason? Lack of funds for teachers and no money to pay for equipment and internet packages. Now, according to a World Bank report, only 18% of the Afghan population have access to internet. Seattle-based internet speed test service Ookla has put Afghanistan's internet as the second slowest of the 180 countries it monitors. Despite big challenges, the women in Afghanistan have become resilient to problems after years of hardship and civil war. They are prepared to make the most of the situation, no matter how bad it is.
We must be hopeful because after all nights, after every sunset, there is sunshine, there is a day. So this is why we must be hopeful and we don't lose our belief, our hopes, and we must be strong in that situation.